Bishop O'Connell comes in the 2014-2015 season with a new look. Melo Trimble, last year's WCAC Player of the Year, and the Knights' go-to guy is now tearing up the Big Ten with the Maryland Terrapins. But the cupboard is hardly bare in Arlington. The team will return Aiko Adams, who's expected to step into a bigger scoring role. The Knights also have some size in the post. Umar Berry has taken his game up another level, playing very good defense, but also adding some offensive post moves to his game. The Knights will also look to Sun, who's improved heading into his senior year, improving his offensive game and becoming a post option. O'Connell's budding star, though, has to be Lewis Jokum, who came on at the end of last season as a rebounder and interior player. He's also added some offensive game and an outside jumper, so he can be a big part of the puzzle this year. In addition to those pieces, the squad will look to senior Jamal King to help guide the offense and lead the team. Expect the Knights to be among the top teams in the league despite losing their leader from last season. We caught up with the Knights to talk about their prospects for the year.
Well, our offense is there. You know, we still have to get better on offense, but really it's us in defensively consistency. You know what I mean? Boxing out. I mean, we're the biggest team in the league. You know, but we just can't out-jump people. It's a lot of athletic people in the WCAC. We got to actually box out, you know what I mean, get rebounds and get stops. You know what I mean? We got something to practice, something we call three stops. It's called a kill, and that's what we try to do every day, every practice.
Last year, everyone kind of knew that Mel was the leader. He was the go-to guy. How are you guys kind of reshuffling and trying to figure out how that works now?
Well, we lose Melo, but everybody has to step up in that role. Aiko got to step up, I got to step up, Lewis, Randall, Umar, CL, you know what I mean, I go on. But everybody took a bit of part of this role. We're not just going to, he averaged 23 points last year, we're just not going to get the whole 23 back. You know what I mean, we got players this year that can average double figures more than one. I think we can be a more balanced team. I mean, we lost Melo, but I feel as though we still have talent to replace him.
What are your expectations for this season with this team?
Nothing lesser than championship. Alhambra, States, WCAC, that's what we look forward to. That's what we practice for.
Do you believe you have the squad to do that this year?
I believe that we have the squad. I think my team believes we have the squad. We're not there yet, but you don't win a championship in November. You win a championship in February. So we're just going to progress and get better each day. I think we had the mobility. I think we had the talent. I think we had the size to win a championship in WCAC. So we just got to get better every day.
I think that we have to really get a lot better. I think we have to hold ourselves to a little bit higher standard defensively and on the backboards. I thought that was glaring today, that we need to get better in that area. We did do some good things. I thought offensively we were better than we were in our last scrimmage. We shared the ball a little bit more.
You lose Trimble. How is that coming along? Looking for someone to kind of push the other guys and maybe be that coach on the court that kind of demands more. Who's stepping into that role?
You know what? One thing we just talked to our guys about is rather than do that, is we need everybody to hold themselves individually to a high standard. And then I think once you do that every single day, every possession, then you can start to speak up. So I think that's the way we want to approach it this year. Obviously, you know, one thing we said to the guys is we had a very good year last year, but we're not going to outscore anybody this year. We have to defend and rebound. Though I like our balance. I think we can have 5 guys average between 10 and 15 a game, and we did that in the summer with a lot of success. But we got to understand that there's going to be a lot of growth, and there needs to be a lot of growth.
There's 20-plus points a game by committee. Who's picking up that slack?
You know, I think our posts have made definite strides. All 4 of them. You know, CL is starting to finally come on, and Umar and Lewis, and then even the freshman DeMarco. So I think that will kind of be by committee in the post. But I think if we get point production there, and we can get some balanced point production from Adams, from Gaskins, from King, it's going to be
How is Umar coming along? I don't really notice much of him last year. This year, he seems to be doing good things.
I thought last year was probably a rebounder and a defender shot blocker. Because I think he's developed so much. He's put like 25 pounds since the beginning of his junior year. And so I think that's helped him with confidence. It's helped him. He's a big guy who can make bumps and strong and kind of so I think now he can take a bump, which is really good. And the same thing for CL. So
then in terms of expectations with this team, I know it's early, but you look out there with Joe King and some of those guys, you have a lot of pieces there.
We do. We have a lot of balance. I think the biggest thing for us is understanding that we have a lot of room to grow and get better. I don't want to take the mentality. We have a lot of fun pieces back. Losing McDonald's and I like this team. I like the potential of this team, but I think we have a lot of room for growth, and that's a key.
How has Joe King come along and improved his play second half of last season?
I think his biggest challenge is when he's in the moment, when he's playing focused, he's tremendous. I think he's one of the top big men there. I think he's got to get to a great level of consistency for us. Great game against 6. Great games throughout. But I think last year he was a sophomore who was gravy. Now we need him to really be a leader, and I think that's the challenge he's got, is that he's got to be at his best all the time.
Any newcomers to the roster that might have stood out over the summer that are going to shine this season?
I think DeMarco Balcom, the freshman, he's 6'6", 6'7". I think DeMarco's biggest thing is that he's just got to grow every day. He's not there yet, but I think he can be there by January or February. He's still gaining confidence, but I think his upside is tremendous, and I think he can really help us. He's got a great physical body, but he's only 14 years old, so he's still going to have to grow in confidence and experience.
And then the development of Aiko Adams and King, how have they improved coming in this year?
I want to see both of them make that step where they go from being the complimentary guys to being the lead guys. And I mean the lead guys in the way of they just bring it every day. They get it done defensively. They get it done on the backboards. I'm confident in both their abilities. I've seen greater confidence in them, but I think I want to see them to keep striding, because I really believe if they stride, our team will stride.
And depth-wise, how are you guys on depth? As the season goes on, that's going to be key as well.
Yeah, I think we have depth inside. There's no doubt. We have 4 guys that I feel very comfortable playing. Guard-wise, I think we're still trying to figure that out. But I think we have some good possibilities. I thought Dunbar, the small point guard, gave us great minutes tonight and played really well. So we need him to keep progressing as well.